Okay. Hi, I'm Ophelia Kay. This is my husband,
Hello,
Joe.
I'm Joe.
And today I'm going to do a past life reading for my dearest husband. I don't normally read for him. He says it's because I don't like him, but we've been together a long time and I stopped liking him a long time ago. So why don't I read for you?
She doesn't read for me because she feels like she knows me too well. And in case there would be some type of negative feeling coming through, she wouldn't want to express that to me.
Exactly. Plus, I just don't like him.
Plus, she doesn't like me.
Yep. But I love him. We have fun together. So, this is, I'm experimenting with this new past life reading. I've done it a couple of times, and it's very interesting. So, I just want to show it to you, and then I will go through with you what the layout ended up being. But I'm just going to lay this out and show you what each card is. Okay, if you want to cut them. I usually don't let people touch my cards either. I'm not big on that at all, but I trust his energy. So, okay, the first card we lay down will be here, and I'll do an overshot of this afterwards. The first card is going to say who he was in a past life. The second card is what did he do. Now, the first one we had the Nine of Cups reversed, and then we have the Two of Cups reversed for what did he do. 3 is going to be what challenges did he face. We have the World come up, an major arcana card came up, so we know it's something pretty important. 4 is how did he die. Now, he and I have theories. Oh, the Devil came up for how he died. What is our theory for how you die in a past life?
I was shot
From,
behind.
and how do we know that now today? Or do we feel that now today?
I get extremely startled sometimes, especially with a loud noise going off. I do not like to be startled.
If he is startled, he just freezes up and just his entire mood changes. So I really feel like he was killed in a last life from behind, scared, didn't see something coming, and that's what I see. So anyway, the next card, card number 5, is the 5 of Pentacles reversed. What lessons did he learn? Okay. And the last card, number 6 of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of reverse cards here, except the 2 major arcana. This one is, how has he been influenced? How has he brought that into this life? So let me just show you over the overhead picture. Oh, am I getting it? Oh, there we go. And I'll take a final picture as I go through the cards and do the talking with you. So this is just the us portion of the video. The rest is going to be me with this and interpreting what it means. So it'll be very interesting with the reversed cards and the 2 major arcana that came up. I'm very excited to see about my husband in a past life, because I very much know him in this life very, very well. And he knows me. We have a connection that we've been together 17 and a half years.
Yes.
We'll have our 16th anniversary in July. And yeah, we're pretty connected. Okay. I do love the little witch up in the corner. waving. I thought that was too adorable, so I had to just put that in there.
There she is.
So there she is. Okay, thanks so much. And now you're going to see how the cards play out. So here we are with the layout and how things turned out with the interpretation. This is the layout I found at tarotavenue.com/past life, and it's worked really well, so thank you to them for this. For the Nine of Cups reversed, position 1, this was who was he? We feel like he was someone who's not educated formally. He had false values. He indulged in earthly, material pleasures and very much liked to show off his abundance. He was the fat, happy man in the card, the cat that ate the canary and showed that off. For position 2, the Two of Cups reversed came up. For what did he do? So there's couples here, and there's looking at love and relationships. We really feel like that he dealt with relationships and couples and families. So my thoughts and intuition lead me to think he was either clergy or a judge of the court system of the time. Having the world come up as challenges he faced was interesting, and I finally realized it's what the world stands for that he had difficulty with. He was uncomfortable with change, with the cycles of life. He tried to understand the ups and downs of life intellectually and not spiritually. He had control issues, needed to be in control. And he had a difficult time finding out how he fit into the larger scheme of things. All the things that the world represents, that wholeness, the oneness, he was missing that. And as most of us are. So we're all working on that in our journey, and it's a challenge for all of us. As you know, we picked the Devil for the position of how he died, position 4. He was trapped by this worldly greed, trappings of his own making. He focused on monetary wealth. That was his life. And he created a lot of enemies doing this, and I genuinely feel that, and that he was killed by these enemies. Now, position 5 came up the 5 of Pentacles. What lessons did he learn? He learned not to worry about losing status in the eyes of others, which was very important to him at that time. He learned, I don't believe money is God anymore, quote. I love that. And he recognized a need for balance. Balance between the material and the spiritual life. Those were all things he didn't have in a previous life. And I think he's done a better job of it during this life. Finally, card 6 was the influence on this life. Now, in this life, he is still very poverty-minded, and he still worries about security with money. But he's become extremely charitable in this life. No matter how little we have or how much we have, he always gives to anyone in need, which is something I love dearly about him. He does still struggle with the cycles of ups and downs of life. He's very frugal in this life. He's an accountant. He does keep a very small circle of friends, and he and I spend most of our time together. We're best friends. So perhaps having so many friends that ended up enemies, he learned a lesson there in the other life. So all in all, it was very interesting doing this reading for my husband, and he was very into it as well. Now, he's an accountant and very, very linear thinking. So when he actually got out my old books and started reading the meanings of the cards, and he's like, well, that's not what this card says it means. And I said, well, I get some different things from it than he does, than the book says. So it was interesting for him to see my process and how the stories put together, how the cards relate to one another, reverse cards, major arcana. And I love that he was interested and wanted to be a part of it and to read and to learn about it. That's who he is. And I'm very lucky to have him. And thank you guys for being a part of it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Try this reading. Delving into past lives is something that's always fascinated me. So give this reading a try. I like it a lot. And I've thanked in the next slide the websites that they came from. And you can get all that information. And visit my website and give us some reviews, what you think of this. Make some comments below. And thanks a bunch. Blessed be.